Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm going to show you one of my deep conditioning routines I use when I'm short on time. I'm trying out some new products, so I'm excited to see how my hair will turn out. Before we get started, do me a quick favor and hit the like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the new content. Alright, so as you can see, I have a full head of braids that'll need to come out before I can start deep conditioning. I've had these braids for about 5 weeks now, and since the weather's changing, I noticed my scalp has been extremely dry and itchy. So whenever I take out my braids, I like to deep condition to help restore the moisture and softness to my hair. The takedown process is usually a couple of hours, so let's just skip past all of that. Alright, so I've taken all of my braids down, and as you can see, there's a lot of buildup that's occurred over the last month or so that I've had the braids. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and start the washing and deep conditioning process. But first and foremost, I wanna make sure that I tell you the shampoos that I'm gonna be using. Okay, so I did a little bit of research and I saw Taliah Waajid. And I heard it's a really good shampoo. The reviews that I read on them were pretty good, and it had a lot of the different ingredients that I was looking for, like so things to provide additional moisture to your hair, like aloe, and the green apple complex is in here also. So I really wanted to try it out. It's got coconut oil and a few other things. The person that helped me out in getting it said that it was really highly recommended, so I just wanted to try it and see if maybe my hair likes it. We'll see how that goes. But I also have this Texture ID Coils Detangling Conditioner. Now I wanted to get the conditioner that went along with this, but they didn't have any more, and so for what I was looking for, which was moisture, intense moisture actually, because my hair has been very dry as of lately, the person that helped me in the store suggested this, and it has the sweet almond oil and honey yogurt extract. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop in the shower and start to wash my hair and then prepare for the deep conditioning process. I'll be right back. So I've already washed and conditioned my hair, and I pre-oiled my scalp using African Pride Moisture Miracle. It has castor oil, grapeseed oil, argan, coconut, olive oil, and vitamin E. It's a great oil for a pretty reasonable price. I think it was around $7 or so. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and apply this As I Am Moisturizing Mask as a deep conditioner. This is their Restore and Repair line, and I'm just using the Jamaican Black Castor Oil Moisturizing Mask. I try to make sure I put it all up and through my hair, paying extra attention to the drier areas. I use my detangling brush to make sure the hair mask is evenly distributed throughout my hair. I twist my hair after adding the conditioner, and then I'm just going to repeat the same process to the other side. I let the hair mask sit for about 15 to 30 minutes depending on how much time I have. So I'm just about done braiding this side of my hair. And when I finish, I'm just gonna put a little black rubber band on the end so that it doesn't come unraveled overnight. I also like to put a little bit of oil just on the end so that my ends stay moisturized too. All right, and now we're just gonna go ahead and repeat the same process on the other side. And voila, we're done for the most part. I'm just gonna go ahead and use my edge control. I'm using Cream of Nature Argan Oil Edge Control, and I just like to use my fingers to press it into the edges. I do use like a small brush also to help out with it, but sometimes I just like the way it looks when I use my fingers to lay it down versus the brush. Alright, so we're pretty much done. I'm just getting whatever that is out of my head and just laying the edges down the way I like it. And so before I go to bed tonight, I will use a satin scarf to reduce the frizz and retain some of the moisture. Alright guys, so it's the next morning and I'm getting ready for work. I've got therapy sessions in about 20 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the takedown process. I just rubbed a little bit of the oil concoction that I made on my hands, all over my hands, and I'm just taking down the braids. Want to make sure that my hands are oily to prevent frizz and that kind of dry look. I'm just going to do the same process to the other side. So as you can see, I've taken both sides down. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and add a little bit of extra oil for some extra shine and sheen. And then from there, I'll use my fingers to tease it out and kind of give it some volume. Most of the time my hair doesn't look as voluminous as I want it to. So this is just an added process or added step that I do in the process. I flip my hair over, start to try and pull it up with my fingers to give it that volume, to make it look fuller. And this is my favorite part. It's all about that hair flip. It's the hair flip for me. And here we are. It's a lot more full. My curls look bouncy. They look shiny. I'm feeling it. How about you? Stay tuned for more hair tips from me.